Hello and welcome back. I hope you guys have had a good spring break and are ready to be doing some optics at home. So you should be receiving a care package, a physics package, in the next couple days. So I wanted to show you a couple things that are in there and let you know my plan for how this is going to happen. So in your package, you should have two lenses. Let me know if anything broke. I took a chance and didn't pack them super great, but you should have a convex lens that bubbles out and a concave lens that bubbles in. You'll be doing your optics lab at home. You should also have two ribbons. These might look really weird, but these are actually one of the most helpful in learning about diffraction. And then you will have this cool little thing. If you take this and you look up at a light, you should be able to see the rainbow. And normally we do this lab to determine an element based on its spectrum that it produces. And I'm not quite sure yet how I'm going to get different elements into your homes, but I'm working on that. We'll figure that one out. A tape measure, I found them in the drawer just in case you didn't have one. So you can use this. You'll need it for your optics lab if you don't have a meter stick handy. And then I figured you may want something to do. So I also dug out the solar car packs, and we can decide if we want to start working on it, and we can do a race when we get back. And you guys can decide the rules. If you want these to be kit standard only, kind of doubt that, but you can do exactly what's in the kit, or you can have as much freedom. But I'm going to let you guys all decide what the rules are. Just let me know. So if you want to change the axles and the wheels and leave the motor, if you want to leave the solar panel, change the body of the car from the little cardboard cutout that it gives you, we will decide that. So I'll probably post an assignment and let you start adding comments like a chat forum, and we'll come up with what rules. But I thought you just might want to be able to play with that. So you should have a solar car as well. And that actually should take us quite a ways. If we get back and if I have time amongst this craziness, I do want to get a nuclear lab for us, something for radioactivity. I've never done that one before, so actually what you got in the mail is more or less all the labs that we would be doing in class anyway, so you get to do them at home. You will need either a candle or your phone. I figure that's not too hard for you to provide. And then just a couple reminders of how stuff is going to work. So you will still have checks, you still will have worksheets, and you'll still have activities. Everything will be digital. Your checks will be done through a website called GoFormative. It'll allow for auto grading if I make stuff multiple choice, or quick grading for me if it's an essay, short answer type thing. It'll allow you to handwrite too if it's like an equation that I'm asking for. And then we can do Google Meet if you would like to do question and answer prior to checks, or you can just take those on your own time. I will schedule the Meet sessions for our normal class time at 11:45 or whatever we are. But if nobody shows up, no big deal. You'll do the check on your own. Worksheets, if I have time, I will pre-record those videos, and if I don't, then I will do it as a meet and record that time, and if nobody's there, then upload that video later. You will take pictures of your completed worksheet and turn that back to me. If you want, you can print them off. I'll send them to you as PDFs and you can handwrite them in, or you can do them on Notability and then just send me back the Notability. Just something to show me that you had completed that assignment. And then your activities will be more of like probably like a guided thing with blanks, or I'll have the instructions and you'll attach pages at the bottom of Notability. And then just to remind you, the website is still your go-to spot. So you are in AP Physics 2, you are in Light and Optics, and we are going to just kind of skip past, we didn't quite finish reflection, but we will talk about it when we do mirrors in curved mirrors specifically. So I'm going to kind of just skip whatever we hadn't finished. I know we hadn't quite finished a lab reflection, but we're going to just move past that and we're going to go in here to refraction. So you're going to have a, let me go to your calendar. Your calendar is also going to be a good spot for due dates. Everything is getting pushed through Google Classroom. That'll be the same for this class. So I'll link your checks, worksheets, website videos, whatever, any of that stuff. I'll try to post the videos on my class site, this one you're looking at, as well as on Google Classroom. So whatever you're primed to look at, it'll be there. So for tomorrow, it'll be the refraction worksheet and the check. You'll need to do those at some point in the day, send those back to me. And then you're going to do a simulation through PhET for the refraction lab. That one, I end up having glitches enough. I thought about sending you little dishes and having you make Jell-O and do that, but I have enough glitches with that one when we're in person that I figured doing the simulation would be good this time. You will be writing some essays on Friday. That's stuff like how do rainbows and all these different things happen. You'll get to pick what you want. You are going to have a quiz next week over reflection and refraction. I will post some quizzes. You will want to do the mastering physics for those sections, and then that quiz will probably be timed. It'll be the exact same format as you normally have, those multiple choice type questions. But it'll be timed, and I'm hoping to put those onto an electronic on a website. It'd be GoFormative, same as what I'm going to have you do your checks through, so that it can just help the grading process, and there'll be some places to show your work. We can decide kind of if you feel like you need something to physically write on, if you're going to be okay writing on your iPad, but we can chat about that later in the week. And then also, just so you know, this is my living room right now, and my suitcase of lab equipment that got to come home with me. So I'm pretty excited, and Justice and Riker are super excited to have the toys come home from Mommy's classroom. So we get to play with some lab equipment and physics stuff. So I hope that you guys are doing well. I look forward to seeing and hearing from you, and for you to get to do some physics at home. So have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.